It is with deep sadness we announce the passing of our beloved Ursella Martina Boyce, also known as Yo-Yo, originally of Maynard Hill and resided on the Morn and Casabah, who departed this life on the morning of Sunday 4th of December in the care of the nurses of Ward 5 of Victoria Hospital. Left to mourn her most prized possessions, her sons and daughters, Albert Vincent Boyce, also known as Botti, Bartlett Boyce, also known as John of Martinique, PC 502 Romanus Boyce of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Alexander Boyce, also known as Simeon Owada, SPC 78 Siren Boyce, also known as Pablo of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Sharon Antonia Teresa Boyce of the United Kingdom, Mario Boyce, Martin Michael Boyce of the United Kingdom. Her adopted sons Raoul Howell, Hensley Howell, Peter Descat. Her grandchildren Sherry Ann Glassford of the United Kingdom, Shuma Strawn of Marisil, Tamara Boyce of Marisil, Leisha Boyce of Marisil, Shan Canny Descat of Monrepo, Ludivine Gabriel of Martinique, Jonata Gabriel of Martinique, Jonat Gabriel of Martinique, Judah Joseph of the Morn, Jesse Joseph of Bizet, Daniel Joseph, student of St. Joseph's Convent, Naphtali Joseph, student of Entrepot Secondary School, Nathan Norbert, student of Montador Combined School, Bianca Norbert, student of Montador Combined, Sherry Boyce of Canada, Donovan Boyce of Canada, Nicole Boyce of Canada, Zane Nathan Boyce, student of Dame Paulette Louise Primary, Lance Boyce of the United Kingdom, Donio Duan Boyce of the Morn, Tamika Dantes of the Morn, Anel Omari Boyce, student of Entrepot Secondary, Zer Tafari Boyce, student of the St. Aloysius R.C. Boyce Infant School, Neo Mario Boyce, also a student of the St. Aloysius R.C. Boyce Infant School, Chidi Unathi Boyce, student of St. Joseph's Convent Preschool, her daughters-in-law, Janetta Boyce of the Morn, Electra Norbert of Casabah, Aurelia Boyce of Peter and Company, Jacqueline de Gazo of the Morn, Pamela Boyce of Trinidad and Tobago, her brothers Herman Boyce of the United Kingdom, Remy Johnny of Tapio, Dennis Johnny of the Bahamas, Andrew Ford of Marsha, her aunt Terilda Paul, also known as Auntie Tittle of Active Hill, Laclery, her nieces and nephews Hiranura Boyce, Nurse Melissa Boyce, Yuri Boyce of the United Kingdom, Barry Modest of Maynard Hill, Eva Modest in the United States, Telka Ford of Patterson's Gap, her cousins Norman Boyce of Slasper, Marla Faulkner of Rhythm FM, Mary Prescott of Barbados, Rufina Faulkner of the Morn, and Selma Lowe Black, teacher at Groseley Primary, Tricia Anthea Shudin of Canada, Romalia Fisher of England, Sonia Boyce of St. Croix, Vencilia Phillip of St. Croix, Pinky Boyce of the U.S., Preston Boyce of the U.S., Gabriel Alphonse of La Witouat, Antonia Justin of Castries, Sephinis St. Bryce of Delsa, Choiseul, Margaret St. Bryce of Delsa, Choiseul, Linda St. Bryce of Delsa, Choiseul, Evita St. Bryce of Cul-de-Sac, Stevenson St. Bryce of the U.S., John Paul of Corinth, Wayne Monrose of Kaimaché, Cyrus Faulkner of Corinth, Graham Faulkner of Maynard Hill, Martha Faulkner, Regis Faulkner of Ciceron, Rufina Faulkner of the Morn, Mafra Monrose, also known as Rasnati or Manrise of Maynard Hill, Julian Monrose, principal of St. Aloysius R.C. Boyce Primary, Romuald Boyce of the UK, her neighbours of the Morn, Veronique Scott, also known as El Kitha, Talita Samuel, also known as Mummies, Bernadette Samuel, also known as Auntie B, Olivier and Emily Cadet, George and Mary Monrose, Felicia de Tourville, also known as Fernie, Renee and Morella King, the Alexander family, also known as Sabas, Augustine Joseph, also known as Briggs, Johnson and Allet Snack, her neighbours at Casabah, Alan MacDonald, Greg, and Julia, her friends Antoine Baptiste of the UK, Valen John of the Morn, Mary de Gazo and family of Toulouse, Miss Leon, Miss Madeline, Gregory, and Telka Maffray of de Gazo, Grand Riviere. Heartfelt thanks to the nurses at Ward 5 at Victoria Hospital. Thanks for the care and the love you gave our mom. Thank you for putting up with us. Thanks to the warmth of your hands. The celebration of the life of our beloved Ursella Martina Boyce, also known as Yo-Yo, will take place at the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception on Monday, 19 December 2016 at 2:30 p.m. and she returns from whence she came at the Shock Cemetery. Please wear a touch of pink or a rose.